Hey guys, alright, so an update on this Rise to Power thing. So I was checking it out, right? And I'm in here and I'm going, I don't understand, like, how they put us all together. Like, did they just randomly throw just Decatur into, the king, or Hawk just into the kingdom and we're the only ones in here? And I don't like that you can't see past, like that. That's as far as we can go in the kingdom. And then if you go out somewhere else, you can see pretty much the top 10 or so. A little bit more than that, but not much. Top 74. So they're doing like 74 at a time, but can't find Decatur teams anywhere. So I was wondering how they kind of threw us all into which ones and how that all worked. And then I'm like, all right, so looking at the numbers, they're not drastically different. The biggest thing that we're seeing right now is that obviously Hilltop is making sure that they're hitting every milestone. Now, we just had a level up event that just ended. And if you go in and you go into your milestone rewards, they had the same thing go on here. So they gave you 35 here total if you were to hit your 1400 for the raid. They did the same with the level up. And so that gave me 70 total that were available. Then you have your roadmap, right? So then you do your roadmap. You have that done. Now, I got 200, I want to say, out of those. And then you collect from there, right? So I was looking at it, and I was kind of curious, to see how this is going. Then, obviously Kingdom started in first, now we're in fourth. So there's, say 100 people aren't doing their roadmap. That adds up quick, really quick. So everyone needs to stay on top of this, because this is where I went, Went into announcements, wanted to see what things were going on, what they were announcing, because they change from time to time. And I was actually coming in here to see if the 3 to 4 or the 4 and 5 star thing was still going on. It's not. But this is what it says. So, Rise to Power, new community event. Make new friends and fight your old ones. Form precautious alliances with factions in rival regions, and all our new community event, right? Rise to Power. In each week of this month-long event, factions will be placed in one of the 4 communities. Survivors, Saviors, Kingdom, Hilltop, right? We all know this. And I went, what do you mean each week? So that took my attention, and then I went, oh shit. But watch your back, because rotating communities means your allies one week could become fierce enemies in the next. Rise to the top of our new community leaderboard by earning community badges and events such as tournaments, roadmaps, and more. Each week, rank rewards will be given to communities and factions. Every community badge you earn not only contributes to your score, but is also redeemable in the museum for power tokens, which lead to even more awesome rewards. And then the choice is yours, which we obviously know. I already did a video on this. You can either go for the 6-star Rick, or you can go for 6-star gear. And that says use your power tokens to unlock, either the power stash or redeem them in the Rise to Power token wheel. So like I said, 6-star Rick or the gear. And then complete it, and once you have Rick, you have him and unlock more to get Rick's weapon, and has some 6-star gear in there as well. It says if you choose to use your power tokens in the Rise to Power token wheel, you have chances to get loads of legendary gear, legendary trainers, and more. Badges redeemed for power tokens are not removed from faction communities' scores. Check back often for Rise to Power news and updates. And then it tells us about the new Dante that was up. So, what this means are badges redeemed for power tokens are not removed from the faction community scores. And we're going to be bounced around every single week. Watch your back. Rotating communities means your allies one week could become fierce enemies in the next. So, what will happen now is at the end of this week, let me go in here again. When this week is up, we have 4 days, 17 hours on it. Once that timer goes, you will get your rank prizes, so your faction prizes. Rank 1, 400, rank 2, 300, rank 3, 275, 4 to 10, and then, of course, it goes down from there. Everyone will at least get 100 power tokens. You really want to shoot as many of these as possible, right? Then they'll do the community prizes as well. So the ranks 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll get where you are in whatever community that you're in. Then after that timer is up, they're going to switch us. But the badge is collected. So say that I'm in Kingdom now. We have 838,356,941, right? So once that happens and they switch us, they could put Hawk in Hilltop, but the badge account won't change. So then we'll just be adding to that, and then we could get first place community prizes from there. So let me explain this one more time. So we're going to all be switched around every single week into a different community. But the badge account will not go away. So wherever the badges are, then it goes from there. So basically, if someone's not playing the game, like most people in the kingdom aren't. I mean, there's a huge gap between Hilltop and Kingdom. Look at the gap there. It's almost 200,000. That's a ton. That's a ton of people in the Kingdom right now not playing their stupid ass roadmap. So easy to do, guys. Anybody can beat it. 3-star teams can beat this. So, and then of course, the milestone rewards. So the people who aren't playing then could get thrown into the top community, Hilltop, and get first place rewards off of somebody else's success previously, and then of course people keeping up with the success from there. So this will get real interesting real quick, because anyone not playing the game and not collecting these is essentially screwing everyone else that plays. Now, and I found that real interesting. Now, what I went about was that the whole, not only switching every single week, but where you're going to land. Are you going to be guaranteed to be into each different community every single week? I would think so. 4 weeks, 4 communities. So then where are you going to land in the last week? Is it just luck of the draw and say Hilltop stays first and you get thrown into it the last week and you get first place prizes just being lucky but didn't contribute damn near anything to it? I think that's pretty crazy. And then, of course, we have no way, and it says, to make alliances. So I'm like, well, usually there's a community chat going on for the event. We have no event chat. So there's no way to even communicate with everyone and be like, hey, Kingdom's sucking right now. Get shit together. Let's go. And so I found that incredibly, a little unfair and a little shocking, to be honest. Like the people who are in Hilltop right now, they deserve to get first place. Obviously, they've earned it. So when they get booted out of Hilltop, after they get their first place rewards and they get, say, thrown into 4th place and then get 4th place rewards because they can't catch up, what's going to happen from there? So it's definitely going to be an interesting go of things. I'm real... Not eager is an awful word, but I'm definitely wondering how this is going to play out with the players of the game, especially the serious players of the game, all of us that are, in this to get the 6-star or to get as much 6-star gear as we possibly can, how we're going to play this out, as we have no way to communicate, control, make people play the game, and then we're just thrown in with them and they do nothing. And then we get screwed in the long run, even though we did all of our parts. So, and then vice versa. You did everything. You ended up in first, end up in 4th at the end, and get kind of, screwed. So, could be really, really interesting. I'm quite surprised Scopely's playing it this way. I think their idea was to keep a fair playing ground. But when the roadmap, I just went and looked, to see what it was. The roadmap was B+ and A++. Seriously, I don't know. You even if you just started playing, you'll be able to beat these. So I was quite surprised. And then of course, leveling up and rating is what it is. So you can easily get 1400 easily and get these badges. And then I want to say it was only 100,000, maybe 200,000 for the level up. I'm sorry I didn't take a picture of it. But the badges there, those were easy to get as well. So definitely interested in seeing how this is going to work itself out in the end and where we all land. So Hawks started in Kingdom. See where we go next. All right, guys, that's it. Just wanted to give you an update on the Rise to Power event. As always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. I am so close to hitting 1,000. I need to do it. YouTube is all over me about it. I really don't want to lose this. And, help me get there. Tell your factions, your regions, help me hit that number. I really need to hit it. Share me on the forums. Do whatever you can do to help me. I'd so appreciate it beyond words. I really am grateful for your guys' loyalty and watching and, helping me out hit these numbers. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate. I always reply back on every single comment left. So I hope you guys are all having a great Monday and a great day. And, I don't know, kick some ass. Everybody better pull their weight, I guess, because if not, we're all screwed. Every single one of us. Just unbelievable. All right, so have a good day. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, keep kicking ass out there.